The message vibrated once on my phone. Just once. Like it already knew it didn't deserve more attention than that. I'm in Vegas for a week. No explanation, no emoji, no lie dressed up as affection. I was sitting at the kitchen table, staring at the same crack in the wall I'd memorized over the years. The house was quiet. Too quiet for a married man on a Tuesday night. Vegas. She'd never liked Vegas. I typed back without thinking, or maybe I had been thinking about this moment for months. Have fun with him. Divorce papers are ready. Send. Then I blocked her number, her email, every digital door she could knock on. My pulse didn't spike, my hands didn't shake. That scared me more than rage ever could. A knock came 20 minutes later. 3 firm taps, controlled, not desperate. When I opened the door, her sister stood there, pale, eyes swollen like she'd been crying in the car. She looked past me, into the house. "She didn't tell you, did she?" she asked. I stepped aside and let her in. That was my first mistake, or maybe it was the last one I needed. We sat across from each other at the same table where my wife used to pretend to care about my day. Her sister kept folding and unfolding her hands. "She's not with him," she said. I didn't answer. "She's in Vegas because—" She stopped, swallowed. "Because she thought you already knew." That was interesting. I leaned back, watched her carefully, the way she avoided my eyes, the way her knee bounced under the table. "Knew what?" I asked. Silence stretched, thick, intentional. Finally, "She's been seeing someone, for a while." There it was. Not shocking, just confirmed. I nodded once, like she'd told me the weather. "She said you were cold," her sister continued, "that you'd already checked out of the marriage." I almost smiled. Checked out, as if you don't notice when someone starts locking their phone, as if you don't feel the weight shift in the bed at night, as if absence doesn't leave fingerprints. "How long?" I asked. Her sister hesitated. "Over a year." A year. I thought about anniversaries, holidays, nights she said she was too tired. I felt something then. Not pain, clarity. After she left, I didn't sleep, I didn't cry, didn't drink, didn't punch walls. I logged in, phone records, shared cloud accounts she forgot to fully disconnect, an old tablet in the drawer she thought I'd thrown away. Patterns emerged quickly when you weren't afraid of what you'd find. Late-night calls to the same number, weekends she visited her mother, hotel reservations under a different email, still synced to our calendar. The man wasn't a stranger. He was familiar enough to be comfortable, dangerous enough to be intentional. A friend of ours, married too. I ordered copies of everything, screenshots, logs, receipts. Then I called a lawyer. Quiet, efficient. By morning, I knew exactly when it started and exactly when it ended. Not because she stopped loving me, because she got caught. I behaved normally, answered work emails, watered the plants she claimed were hers. Inside, something hardened, not hatred, precision. She came home 3 days later. No warning, no call. She stood in the doorway like she still belonged there. I placed the folder on the table between us, didn't say a word. She opened it, watched her face collapse in slow motion. "This isn't—" She stopped, because it was. She tried to cry, tried to explain, tried to touch my hand. I pulled it away before she could finish the motion. "How long," I asked, "were you planning to let me be the last one to know?" She broke then, fully. "I was going to tell you," she whispered. I nodded again. I believed her. That didn't change anything. I slid another document across the table. Her eyes widened. "What's this?" "The email I sent his wife," I said calmly. She stared at me. "I included everything," I continued. "Dates, hotels, photos." Her mouth opened, closed. "I didn't threaten him," I added. "I didn't have to." She collapsed into the chair. "You ruined everything," she said. I finally looked directly at her. "No," I replied. "I just stopped protecting you from the consequences." I stood, picked up my coat. The house already felt empty. Weeks passed. The divorce finalized quietly. No fights, no apologies worth hearing. I moved out, changed my number, erased her name from my mouth. Sometimes I think about the man she chose, how easily he folded when exposed to light. Sometimes I think about her, how she mistook my silence for weakness. I don't feel angry anymore. Anger requires attachment. What I feel now is distance, clean, permanent. She lost everything chasing a secret. I lost nothing letting her go. And that's the difference between us.